Well, I got all my cookies made today. I was baking like a crazy person for a good chunk of the day. I ended up turning in 3 dozen cookies instead of 2 dozen. So I don't know how things are going to shake out, but there's a slight chance that there could be a handful of extra boxes available at the end of the week. So if you missed the pre-order and you are desperately wanting one of those boxes, send me a message. I'll see if I can figure out how to get a hold of one of those things. So worth a shot. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a thing. I've seen a lot of people on the onlines talking about how there's a plateau in the death numbers from COVID, and talking about how that's like great news, which it kind of is, but there's a handful of caveats associated with that. So first of all, there's a lag between new cases and deaths, right? Like, you don't die as soon as you contract it. You have to suffer for a little while first. So, and also, like, after a person dies, there's processing for the death certificate and like just getting the data reported. So there's a giant spike in cases right now, but it might be like 2 weeks to a month before we really start to see the death numbers that are associated with these new cases. So that's one thing. You're also seeing a lot more widespread testing available. So people are getting tested earlier, and people are getting tested with more mild symptoms. Because like, if you remember back in like March and April, people were only able really to get tested if they were hospitalized, if they were stuck in the hospital because of how sick they were. But now people can get tested a little bit more easily, so you're going to see more positive cases as a result of that, and fewer associated deaths. So you're also seeing more young people contracting the virus. I think a large part of that is because of reopening the economy. So you're seeing people who are like college age and even high school age going back to work, interacting with people and getting sick. But younger people have a much lower death rate than older people do with COVID. So that would be part of what could explain the lower death numbers. Then also, hospitals have been dealing with this thing for a while. They know a lot more about the disease than they did back in March and April. And so you're seeing fewer people who are hospitalized die from it. Yeah, so then, okay, and the last thing would be that it's summertime. Yeah, so I don't think there's really much evidence to support the idea that the heat of the summer is preventing the spread of the disease. But we do know that summer prevents the spread, and it keeps people from getting other diseases that weaken your immune system. And so people are slightly less vulnerable to it than they would be in the wintertime when it's cold. And also because it's warm, people are outside more, right? People are taking their activities outdoors, and that makes social distancing easier than if it was wintertime and we were all crammed into a Starbucks together. So, yeah. That's it's a big pile of information, but I thought it might be useful just to like talk it out. So there's that. Do what you want with it. But in the meantime, be good, be nice, wear your mask, social distance, and I'll see you tomorrow.